I think this is pretty sick. Alright, I know y'all probably asking what's this weirdo doing in the middle of nowhere. Where there could be snakes, there could be other type of creatures that you might not want to run into out here. And he's got his car staged out here, but I'm gonna tell you right now. So today's gonna be my 2-year anniversary of ownership of my 2015 Lancer Ralliart. Yeah, it's not an Evo, and if you guys are new to the channel, it's not a Lancer either, it's a Ralliart. So basically the WRX for Mitsubishi. I absolutely love this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple things I've done to it, and then I'll link down below. I'll have the link for everything that I bought it from. First thing that strikes you is all the orange. I decided to do an orange accent because it throws in a little accent of my style. That is all done by pinstripe. So if you guys look up closely, all pinstripe is it's like basically a little sticker. So that's pinstriped. I have a CS2 lip, which is also pinstriped. If you look down there, I painted the sides of an Evo Tan front mount intercooler. That is through Plasti Dip actually. I never got the chance to actually paint it like I wanted to. At my headlights, they're actually tinted with a film. They're not painted or anything crazy like that. I do have plans on blacking out the housing. I just haven't got the chance to do it. And I actually did black out the bezel ring, and I Plasti Dipped that little portion down here of the bumper. So CS2 lip, got the headlights, and then I also have the pinstripe done towards the front. And you can't really tell until I come up. But this right here, that's done with vinyl. Used Vivid vinyl for that. And it comes down towards the sides. So it looks pretty nice. Gives it more of a 3D look, I think. And then for the sides, that's what you're looking at. I did vinyl wrap the mirrors, the side mirrors, and I vinyl wrapped the roof. Again, that is done with Vivid vinyl. Actually really liked it, how it came out. And then I have the Ralliart banner. So people know it's hey. So people know it's not an Evo and it's not a Lancer, it's a Ralliart. And for suspension, I'm sitting on Evo Pro kits. So you can tell the fitment's alright. Not the best. Well, not the worst I should say, but not the best either. And I'm also sitting on 20mm Ichiba wheel spacers on all 4 wheels. So you can kind of see the fitment. Not too bad. And I kind of canted my wheels so you can't really tell on the other end, but if I were to straighten out the wheels, they would pop out a little bit. And then there's the back end. And continuing on from the side, I have the CS2 side skirt extensions. Again, that is, what is that? It is pinstriped. So I have it coming down from the center, and then it gradually works its way up to the top. And then I fold them down to kind of cut inwards. Blacked that out with black primer. Got the window visors. Blacked out the chrome trim here. Painted my calipers in orange, which pretty much match. So those 2 oranges work out perfectly. As you can see, I have a Vortex generator on there. Pretty cool. Adds a lot to the car, honestly. A closer look at it. And I did gloss black it. This was originally a matte black. Pinstripe the rear diffuser, and I also have mud flaps, Rally Armor mud flaps. And if you can tell, I did pinstripe the bottom of them orange, the same as the top ones over there, or the front ones I should say. Debadged the trunk, Plasti Dipped the emblem black, and then left the Ralliart there. I have an Evo Tan Wing on there, which is OEM. Got it for pretty much a steal. I actually love this thing, one of my favorite mods I've done to the car. Always a fan of the Evo wings. And then for the taillights, those are also done with a tinted vinyl as well. Can't really see it from here, but that's an Ultimate Racing axle back. Sounds pretty mean, I love it. And then this guy, this little Ralliart badge, this actually came with the Ralliart banner that I ended up buying for the car. So the thing you saw on the front window, that little sticker actually came with it, and it fits perfectly right there. I don't know if that's what the intentions were, but hey, that's where it's sitting at right now. My wife does make stickers, so she hooked it up. Has my Instagram down here, of course the YouTube, and then down here just little stickers from all my life. So bombs for what I do at work, Mitsubishi baby on board, Hawaii life, because I'm from Hawaii, unsponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody, and U-Down is just a U-Down company that's in Hawaii. Team Not Evo, because people always ask, hey, nice Evo, or blah, 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 blah. Clearly says Team Not Evo, so you guys can go ahead and stop the hate. And then I just got this. I just got a random sticker in the mail, so I just figured, hey, I'll throw it on there. But those are probably going away here pretty soon. Those brakes in the back. And then again, the orange pinstripe accent all the way to the front. So there you go. There's pretty much everything, or exterior wise, that I can show you. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood and show you what's underneath there. Fair warning, that thing is dirty as hell. All right, so where do I start? Upper intercooler piping. All right, this is a hard through Ultimate Racing. Ultimate Racing Performance. So I have the full half set and the lower of the full half set, which connects to the Evo Tan intercooler, which I already talked to you guys about. So I also have an Evo Tan lower intercooler pipe sitting back there. I have a GFB 50-50 blow-off valve, so I can set it to full recirculation, which is the stock, the way that these cars come with, or you can go full vent to atmosphere, which is horrible for your car. If you want to blow up your engine, go ahead and do that. I think I currently have it at 70 recirculating, and then 30 vent to atmosphere. I also have a Cosworth drop-in air filter that's sitting up in there, and then that's pretty much it for under here. And then I also did move the wheels while I got in the car to pop the hood, so let me show you. So there you go, pops out a little bit. That's the wheel straight. Not too bad, a little bit of a poke. And like I said, that's with 20mm Achibo wheel spacers. I am currently in California, so smog and all that stuff, they're pretty strict on all that kind of jazz. So I'm gonna wait till I move to Florida, and then maybe test pipe coming soon. We'll see. I am still under warranty. That's why another big reason I haven't done too many performance mods to this thing yet. But let me go ahead and show you Ultimate Racing's axle back. Yep, there you go, Ultimate Performance. Pretty nice. I like the tips. Kind of dirty right now, but it's alright. As for the inside, I have this pinstriped throughout the dash. Boom. Hold my phone here. That thing's actually pretty handy. I do plan on getting this upgraded. I'm thinking about doing the Android. A lot of you guys out there recommend the Android, and it's got some good reviews. It's in the price range that I can afford it, so I might be doing that here. Probably not anytime soon. Don't really need it, kind of more of a want. So I still have these little Ralliart seatbelt covers. Yeah, pretty comfortable. Other than that, I didn't really do anything to the inside of the car. These seats, they're comfortable, but they're not Recaros, so might be upgrading those at some point as well. But that's pretty much it for the 2 year of ownership of this thing. Yeah, 2 years ago on Memorial Weekend, this is when I bought this thing. I traded in my 2009 Lancer GTS. It was a rally red. I loved that thing at the time, but now that I got rid of it, I love this car that much more. Enough rambling around, or rumbling on? What do you guys say? Enough with the chit chat. If you guys would like to see anything else on this car, let me know. And if you look at that, it's actually pretty sick looking. There you go, you can kind of see it looks a little more 3D from there, from this angle. Right, Hulk? But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoy working on this thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching the build process. And if you're new to the channel or just stumbled upon this video, I have basically a video on everything I've done to this thing. So pretty much everything besides the Ultimate Racing exhaust and I believe my spring install. I didn't do those on YouTube as prior. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some revs on the axle back for you guys, and I'm also gonna go ahead and get some whoosh blow off valve noise. Hopefully you guys like that as much as I do, so let's go ahead and get some whoosh noises after we dodge those trees. Sounds pretty good. Alright, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. For those who have already subscribed, you guys already know I like to post weekly, usually on Thursdays. If we do more family type vlogging type of stuff, might be more frequent. But other than that, I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for continuing the support of this build. More stuff is coming. I have my hands dipped into like 20 million different things. So car, work, family, all that stuff. So doesn't really slow down for me. So when I have the opportunity to go out here and vlog and talk to you guys, I'll go ahead and do that. And on a side note, it is Memorial Day, so go ahead and have a drink for those that we need to remember, as they have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Not as veterans, but the ones who have actually made that sacrifice. So other than that, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and never live your life on idle, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I actually forgot to mention, a lot of people kind of stray away from these cars because they say, oh, it's an SST, they break all the time, this, and that. But in my 2 years of ownership, as long as you keep up with the maintenance, like oil changes, and then yeah, just basically oil changes, your maintenance, like these cars run perfectly fine. I don't know why people like to shy away from them, or you know, like just bash them. But I think Mitsubishi does a really good job on just everything they've done for this car. So of course it's not an Evo, that would always be my dream car, but I can settle for this thing. I think a car that you can build up to beat something that's bigger is more impressive than buying something that's already bigger and stronger and then modding that. So if you can get the little guy to be the big guy, I think that's a lot better, in my opinion. A lot more respect out that way. So other than that, yeah, end of rant.